Hey guys, it's me again. I know I just posted one of these videos today. It was just a short introduction about what I feel this channel is going to be about. But this is my first official video. Um, and I want to talk about silence. Um, to me, silence is a beautiful thing. Um, and I know it unnerves a lot of people. Um, some people are more comfortable with many people and noise and just activity going on a lot of time around a lot. And there are some people who just enjoy being by themselves and in a quiet setting. I'm one of those latter. Um, I prefer quiet settings. Um, I'm not a hermit by any means, but for me, being in a quiet setting and just a lack of noise, there's something beautiful about it. It allows me to process my thoughts better. Allows me to control my emotions better, which is very important, um, especially with bipolar disorder. Learning how to recognize when you're feeling manic or when you're feeling depressed, and knowing exactly what you need to do to help control that emotion. um, I feel it's very important for anybody um, suffering from bipolar disorder and even anxiety to have those moments of clarity, which I know from experience are very few and far between. Um, Now, I'm not a professional therapist. I'm not a psychologist or a psychiatrist. I'm just a guy who suffers from these disorders. And I'm talking from personal experience about what has helped me um, in the past and in the present. What has helped me, besides the medication, um, deal with my disorders. And it's just it's a strange thing, because I know there's a lot of people out there who are going to give me flack and give me crap about it, saying I don't know what I'm talking about. Um, and maybe to them I don't. I mean, everything I'm talking about helped me. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to help you or somebody you know who's suffering from any mental disability. Um, but the clarity that comes with being in a silent situation allows for so much room and so much more help. It's a tool that can be used to gain access to other things, sort of like meditation, which I feel is extremely important for anybody suffering from a mental disorder. Um, Silent meditation is wonderful. You can meditate with music, which I've done in the past as well. Um, and the thing about the meditation and the thing about silent meditation is it's a constant search, it's a constant um, pursuit of trying to clear your mind. You're never going to get it. It's just like the pursuit of happiness. You're constant you're constantly in pursuit of it. You will never get a clarity of mind. Um, it's a very difficult thing to do, especially with somebody who suffers from anxiety. Those thoughts just are constantly rushing in your head, and there's not much you can do about it to slow them down. Even with meditation, it's difficult, and medication doesn't really help too much with that. It just helps lessen the physical attributes of the anxiety. But yeah, just went blank with my thoughts there for a second. Like I said, none of this is scripted. It's just coming off the top of my head. But I hope that y'all gained some insight into what may help you. Like I said before, it may not as well. Everybody's different. Everybody copes with things differently. But for me, at least, silence is a very powerful tool that can keep my mind clear. And there's a lot of times where I tell my wife or my friends, they always ask me if we're out and we're in a bar, we're drinking, or we're going to karaoke, or whatever we're doing. They always ask me if I'm sitting there just silent and I'm not saying. They always ask me if something's wrong. And there are times where I tell them, like, it's too loud. It's too loud. There's too much noise. And it's become sort of like a pet peeve for me. And it triggers a lot of my anger and emotions when I'm in a situation where it's just too loud for me. And I'm not talking necessarily about the noise level. I'm talking about just the sheer amount of activity, the voices, the people, all the background noise. It gets too much. It's sensory overload. And I like to retreat to silence after that. And after any incident like that, silence is a big thing for me. It doesn't necessarily mean I'm judging anybody. It doesn't necessarily mean that I am withdrawing from the world. It just means I need to take my time. I need to take my time. I need to use the silence as a healing tool for me. But anyway, those are just my thoughts. That's what this whole channel's about. It's just my thoughts. So this video number 2 to my experiment. Thank you for anybody who has watched the first one and who is continuing to watch this one. If you enjoy my videos, please like and subscribe. They're still gonna go on either way. But I will check you guys out next video.